Alrighty, welcome back everyone to MA. Wait, where the heck is Formula One and IndyCar? You didn't hear they're on vacation. Vacation? Don't talk about vacation. Are you kidding me? I gotta call these buffoons. Hey Roger, hold on a second. I'm getting a call from John, my support group leader. Hello, where in the hell are you? Hey John, I'm here in Nantucket. It's Roger's vacay spot. Do you know what day it is? Wednesday? No, you dimwit. It's MA Day, Motorsports Anonymous Day. You can't just miss these meetings without saying anything. Accountability is step 1 of the Motorsports Anonymous handbook. We also need to discuss Alex Palou's championship, 3rd in a row, 4 championships total, and how in the world did Will Power win that race? Now, when will you be back? Next week before we head to Milwaukee. Good, I better see you there. Man, he was pretty feisty, wasn't he, Roger? Now I need to call F1. I bet they're on their damn yachts again. Ciao, John, how are you? Oh, I'm doing so well, just looking at an empty seat here in our MA meeting today. John, don't you know we're on summer break? You know, we're not allowed to do a lot of this time. Oh, I'm aware of your little vacation before Zandvoort, but that doesn't mean you can't come to these meetings and better yourself. NASCAR is the only one here. Wait, what? What about IndyCar? Yep, they're on vacation too. But we wanted perfect attendance, man. Now, I can't believe I'm saying this, but NASCAR has been the most accountable so far. Yes! Now, don't get ahead of yourself. We still have some issues that we need to discuss. Come on. F1, we need to discuss the Hungarian Grand Prix and what you did to Ferrari so they could pass tech. I mean, what in the world happened? So enjoy your little vacation. I'll expect to see you next week, right? Sure. I'll be there. Aye. NASCAR, since it's just you and me, let's get to the chase. What do you mean? What makes you think you can make a car resemble a GT3 car that nobody likes? Wait, what? Yeah, tons of drivers hate the car. Even Denny said that nobody likes it on that little podcast of his. We wanted to progress the sport. The only thing that you've progressed is the anger with the fans. Now, I do think the car looks pretty dope, but the racing isn't great. You can't pass. We're trying. Well, obviously not hard enough. What's this whole thing with trying to reach the grassroots fans again with this agency you're looking for? We're trying to reconnect with the blue-collar, working-class root of fan, right? We're going to bring on a new creative agency to hopefully steer us in the right direction to reach those people again. But we also want to target the new fans and, merge everybody together. So what I'm hearing is you think you have a image issue, not a racing issue. It's really a tire issue. Oh, come on. A creative agency isn't going to be the end-all be-all to fix this series. What do the fans say? Well, they do want more horsepower. And what's stopping you from doing that? Well, it will cost the teams more money, and it will spread out the field more, so basically there's less competition. So now you start to care about the team's financials and how much they're spending. Tell that to MJ. Why do you think it'll spread out the field? There is some evidence if we do increase the horsepower that they will run further apart. But wouldn't everyone have the same horsepower increase? Therefore, the competition would still be close if everybody drove the same? It would come down to the drivers controlling the horsepower, therefore affecting how much the tires wear. The harder they push towards the limit of having higher horsepower, the more tire wear we have. Well, yeah, but we don't want the competition to be too spread out now. Well, yeah, you clearly show that with the stages. Now, hold on. Look, the stages create excitement. They bunch up the field. They artificially manipulate racing. No other series does this. NASCAR, this is exactly what we've been working on since meeting number 1, your control issues. You can't manipulate every outcome. But what if the racing gets boring? Aha! That's the real fear. You're so afraid of losing control, of letting the racing be natural, that even your own drivers don't like driving anymore. They don't enjoy it. That's not sustainable. So what do I do? Well, first you need to admit that your fear of losing control is hurting the sport. Can you do that? I'm afraid that if I don't control everything, the fans will get bored and leave. Progress, there we go. Now, what would happen if you gave the drivers what they're asking for? They might actually enjoy driving again? And if drivers enjoy driving, what happens? They race harder, they might actually be happier in interviews, and the fans might actually like it more. Exactly. Sometimes the best control is just letting go of that control. It's scary, but that's when growth happens. And this is harder than I thought. It's okay. Recovery always is. But you know what? You showed up today when others didn't. That counts for something. It does? It does. Now, for your homework this week, I want you to have one conversation with somebody in the organization about what you can actually do to improve the racing for the drivers and the fans. This is not a committee meeting. This is not a focus group. One real conversation about real change. What if they say no? At least you've tried in NASCAR. Yeah? Stop blaming the tires for everything. It's not the tires. Okay. Good, now let's close with our motto, even though it's just us. We will put our drivers, sponsors, teams, and fans before ourselves. One race weekend at a time. See you next week. In NASCAR, bring the other drivers with you if you have to drag them here yourself. Maybe I should send the Penske curse after them. That's IndyCar's problem, not yours. Worth a shot. And I thought regular therapy was complicated. I don't get paid enough to do this.